Hello YouTube family, welcome to or welcome back to my channel. If this is your first time here, my name is Sharita and welcome. And today we are going to be diving into Paris Corner fragrances. Now, I don't have all of my Paris Corners here in today's video, but I feel like these are definitely some of my favorites. And if you want to see a full collection of Paris Corner, please drop me a comment below and let me know. But we're going to dive into some that are going to work perfect for this year. They are so irresistible. Like, these are so good. And I just think you need to get your nose on them. If you have been on the fence about jumping down into the Middle Eastern fragrances rabbit hole, come on down, okay? Because it is so good here. And I have said that the silver lining in these 2024 releases have been from the Middle Eastern houses, okay? So yeah, without further ado, let's go ahead and dive into today's video. So the first one I want to talk about is going to be Cara Confession. This fragrance is definitely going to be very reminiscent of Kayali's. Is it the Vanilla Candy Rock Sugar? So this one wears very similar. They even have many similar notes, but this one just doesn't get as sweet and as cloying on my skin yet. And I say yet because we know as these age, they get a little richer, deeper. So you just never really know with the newer fragrances how they will smell once they are fully macerated and matured. But Kayali's version also started out very wearable for me, but months later, I just found it to be too sweet. Something about those super sweet pears, I'm starting to see a pattern. I just can't do it because sometimes they just become too cloying for me. The same with La Belle by Jean Paul Gaultier. Loved it for years. I can't wear it anymore. I'm going to go ahead and give the Kayali to my daughter because it's too much. This one is still quite wearable and I think this smells absolutely beautiful. I think that if you are looking for an alternative to the Kayali Rock Sugar, this is it. Like, they smell very close. So Cara Confection opens with top notes of pear and whipped cream. You have middle notes of jasmine, ylang ylang, cashmere. You have base notes of sandalwood, marshmallow, and vanilla. It's definitely for someone who enjoys sweet gourmand scents. You do get like this very whipped aspect. It's sweet, it's delicious, and it's just a spot on dupe for the Kayali fragrance, without a doubt. So if that's what you're looking for, check out Cara Confession. And if you want to see a Middle Eastern, like all of my best Middle Eastern gourmands across the board, drop me a comment below and let me know. So let's get into two of their latest releases that have me a complete choke hold. This is why Middle Eastern fragrance brands need to do more of their own original creations, because these are so good and they did not come to play. First of all, let's get into Tiramisu Speculoos first. Do you see how much is gone? None of this has been decanted. This is all wears, because every time you turn around, my daughter is overspraying herself with it for school when she comes home, and I am overspraying myself with it. I'm also spraying the room with it. I'm spraying my sheets with it at night. I cannot get enough of this scent because it literally smells like cookie butter. This is speculoos in a bottle. This smells like Biscoff cookies. If you are not a fan of coffee scents, fear not, because it is not about the coffee, the tiramisu of it all. This is giving you Biscoff. So if you love the way that smells, you will love the way Tiramisu Speculoos smells. So this features top notes of coffee and cinnamon. It has middle notes of creamy vanilla and cocoa, and it has base notes of musk. Absolutely delicious. It's so addictive. It layers with so many other sweet, beautiful fragrances in your collection. And I just think that they have really created something delicious. Now I'm trying to calm down with spraying it so much because I do want to give this time to age, to macerate. Right out of the gate, it smells phenomenal. We'll see what happens with the performance. I feel like it's very moderate wearing, but love if I could get, you know, a good like 6 or 7 hours out of this. Right now I'm getting about 4 to 5. Again, a very brand new release, so we'll see how letting it macerate really helps, but it smells phenomenal. Again, this one is Tiramisu Speculoos, and they also released it simultaneously with Banana Bliss. Now Banana Bliss, I was not really expecting to vibe with, because I'm thinking it's gonna give Banana Laffy Taffy like cheap candy type of vibe. Oh no, this Banana Bliss is going to be perfect for this time of year, because on my skin, in the air to my nose, this smells like warm, delicious banana bread. If that is what you're trying to smell like, please check out Banana Bliss. So this one has notes of, you've got the banana for sure. You've got coconut. You also have notes of cream, vanilla, sugar, and tonka bean. It does take you on a bit of a journey. It's not a super linear fragrance. So when you first spray it, you're going to get something that smells literally like banana pudding. It smells like literal banana pudding. So imagine you layering these. You're gonna smell like banana pudding, like straight up. It's so delicious, you guys. It is so delicious. Now, the way the coconut comes off in here, some people are getting like a caramel popcorn. I don't get that at all. This smells to me like banana bread. It's sweet, but it's not one that goes overly sweet and thick. It's rich. It's almost like something about it is giving like just a touch of like a spicy nuance, almost like a banana bread would have just a few spices added to the mix. And I guess that's coming from maybe the tonka bean, but I did not expect to love this one. Loving it. Okay, loving it. And when I tell you at 40 some odd dollars, you need these both. Now, these were so kindly sent over to me by Aroma Concepts. However, I had already ordered tiramisu speculoos before I knew I was getting these. So I have this one. I've already gifted to the person who won the mystery box giveaway. So the second one is out of here, but you need these. Like, what are we doing holding off on adding these to cart? Because at these prices, at this deliciousness, you need these in your life if you are a gourmand girly. Again, this one is tiramisu speculoos and this is Banana Bliss, both available through Aroma Concepts, and you can always save 10% with my code SharitaM. Check the description box below for details on how to save. Okay. So the next one from Paris Corner that I probably talked about the most on my channel is going to be Rifakat. Rifakat may have been my first Paris Corner, but so many people have been telling me, girl, get your nose on Paris Corner fragrance, Paris Corner, Paris Corner. I was like, oh my God, okay. So this is the one I wanted to try first because I was like, let me see how close to Baby Cat are we getting. And this smells very similar to Yves Saint Laurent's Baby Cat fragrance. It has the same notes. So basically what you're getting is lots of resonance. You've got the LME, you've got lots of incense or olibanum, you have the vanilla, and you have that pink pepper and black pepper. So if you love spicy, you love incense, that is like the star. You've got to love incense to vibe with this. You've got to love a little spice. You've got to love vanilla. If you are checking those boxes as I'm saying it, chances are you will love this and you won't break the bank. This has amazing performance. Not as strong to me as Baby Cat the original, but it smells phenomenal. So if you want to smell phenomenal for fall and winter, this is one I highly recommend you check out. Again, Rifakat. So this next one is a gorgeous rose fragrance that has lots of power behind it. So if you are wanting something rose centered that is definitely reminiscent of Delina, I always say that Rua Radiant Roses is giving me like a Delina with both of our sisters vibe. So I layer all of my Delinas and I feel like layering all of them is going to get you something that smells like Rua Radiant Roses. This is so powerful. This is so feminine. It smells so beautiful and luxurious and like all the things that we come to know and love from the original Delina line. You're getting it here and you're not breaking the bank. Okay, you want the heads to turn, you want to get the compliments, you want the guy's attention. This one right here is going to definitely get the job done. So Rua Radiant Roses has top notes of bergamot, peach, chocolate, fresh citrus, and lemon. You have middle notes of rose, freesia, magnolia, sweet orange, floral, jasmine. Base notes of sandalwood, vanilla, sugary, heavy musk, soft amber powder. And I know it's saying a lot like chocolate and this and that. I don't really get any of that. Again, a lot of the times the notes, you know, that they give us from the Middle Eastern houses are like kind of smoke and mirrors, but if you want my opinion, it smells like a combination of Delinas. That is what I'm getting, and that is why I think it's such a beautiful buy. And it's for under $40. You can get this around $35, and if you shop Aroma Concepts, you can get it for that with 10% off. So gorgeous. Rua Radiant Roses. Check this one out if you're a rose lover. All right, so next up on this list is going to be Ophidian Sweet Surrender. This too was gifted to me from, I think this was sent over to me by Aroma Concepts as well, a couple couple months ago, but this one is definitely giving you that Billie Eilish, original Eilish. If you have Kiss of Delicious from Paris Corner, if you have the original Billie Eilish, if you have Nebras by Lattafa, same scent, but I feel like out of everything I just mentioned, this one wears the loudest and the strongest. The other ones, there is just this softness to the projection of them. It's like you feel like you have to overspray the heck out of all of them. Not necessarily this one. This one, it is giving you that cacao. It is giving you like this touch of spiciness. It's giving you sugar. It's definitely giving you like the red berries. Again, very Eilish, but this one has the better performance. And this is going to be the one I'm starting to pull for when it really gets cold, that really, you know, brisk fall air, the winter season coming up soon. This one is going to cut through that cold weather the most effectively. So do you need to get this one if you have any of the others? I would say you don't need to, but if you're wanting to explore a scent with that same DNA for sure, then this is one I highly recommend you check out, because this one is going to give you that performance you were probably longing for. But this one is a gorgeous release. Again, red berries, chocolate, sugar, vanilla, all the things we love about that Eilish DNA right here in Ophidian Sweet Surrender. Gorgeous scent. Last but certainly not least is going to be Eternal Coffee. This is for electronic gourmand coffee lovers. This is the most delicious cup of a warm cappuccino with lots of sugar, extra foam on the top, and it just smells like a electronic delicious coffee dream. That's what it smells like. Okay, if you want to smell like a little cup of Starbucks, then this is one you really do need to get on your radar. So this opens with notes of coffee, milk, caramel. You have electronic notes featured in the mid, coconut, heliotrope, base notes of musk, sugar, tonka bean, and it is so creamy, you guys. It's so creamy, but it's not like tonic in the way that's going to make you like off-put or sick or anything like that. I really think you're going to get like more of this creamy like tonic than a straight up milk. You know, like milk can wear in a particular way that just rubs people wrong. Too much, too dense. This is just a creamy cup of coffee with sugar. If that's what you want to smell like, then here she is. I don't mind smelling like a little cup of coffee, okay? But if that's not your thing, try layering it with some roses in your collection, okay? Try layering it with a vanilla dominant scent and you just want to add a little touch of fall flavor to the mix. This is so delicious. Again, this one is Eternal Coffee, and all of these are from Paris Corner. All of these can be purchased through Aroma Concepts. They've not sponsored this video. I just happen to have all these Paris Corner fragrances, and if I can direct you to one website to do your shopping, that's where I'll direct you, and you can also save 10%. So be sure to check these out, you guys. These are some of my favorite Paris Corner fragrances. Drop me a line below and let me know some of your favorite Paris Corners. What others do I need to explore, get my nose on? Give me something that is maybe very sexy, seductive, outside of the gourmand realm. I feel like majority of what I have are gourmand fragrances, and I do want to venture outside of those, you know, besides like the rose fragrances. Let me know some of your recommendations because I love hearing what you're into as well. So that's it for me, you guys. Be sure that you are subscribed. I love you all, YouTube, and I will catch you guys on the next one.